winning. You know they hate it. Hold up. Fierce, fierce, she's fierce, 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 she's. Woo, that girl from a west side girl to a south side girl to a north side girl to a east side girl. She's fierce, fierce, she's fierce, fierce, fierce. You are now listening to the Fierce Female Network.
Welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson, and today is Wednesday, baby. Listen, it is Walk It Out Wednesday. I need somebody to walk on my back. I really do, because it's just kind of not acting accordingly the way that I would want it to work. You know what I mean? So it is Walk It Out Wednesday. Y'all know how it is. So listen, it is Wednesday. Welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson. It's March 25th. 2026. It is 4 p.m. on the Central Standard Time Zone and 5 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. You know what I'm going to say. The Eastern Standard Time Zone is the time zone that rocks my socks off, honey. I got to push it up to the ATL. And I'm about to throw all the big poppers in the ATL. I'm about to put them all back into the ocean. You know what I mean? I'm going to put them back in the ocean because really that's where they belong, in the ocean. I get tired of repeating myself. I get tired of repeating myself, saying the same thing all over and over again. And listen, when I say something, I usually tell folks, I was talking about you today. I don't necessarily tell them what I said, but I said, I was talking about you today. And they said, oh, really? I said, yeah, I sure was. So, today is Wednesday. It's Work It Out Wednesday. And let me say this before I get carried away. I know people love the rant. People love the Fierce Female rant. Either you love it or you don't. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let me tell you this. So, in the beginning of the show, I added the music. You currently now hear, getting jiggy with it with Will Smith. The little intro is like 17 seconds. And so Butter Media, so if people are wondering, if anybody's wondering, so Butter Media was working on a new intro, a new track for me some time ago. And it was supposed to be, the final product is Getting Fierce with It. We took Will Smith's song, and she did all the legal stuff. So people think I'm just snatching stuff. I don't do that. So Butter Media, she took his song, 17 seconds, and she was creating Getting Fierce with It. I asked her to do this for me, Getting Fierce with It. And she had my voice, Getting Fierce with It. And so we changed it around, of course, and she got all the legal stuff worked out. So, if you're hearing that now, you hear him say, ha, 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 ha. That's why you hear that. And so we were in the process of getting a new intro. That's why you hear that, just to let you guys know. So listen, I got some really great music on today. I got some really good music. Got some good stuff for you. It is Walk It Out Wednesday. So listen, I might have a life lesson for you. Or I may not. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. I got a life lesson. I always got something. I can never open my mouth and don't have something. You know what I'm saying? So listen, either it's going to work for you or it's not. But the thing is this, if you do stuff haphazardly, that's what you're going to get. So you got to make sure that you think about things, meditate over it, pray over it, and ask God to order your footsteps, so you don't have to rearrange things. So listen, it's a quick life lesson. What's the life lesson? Work it out. You got to walk it out. And sometimes you don't know. Sometimes God have you in a holding position. Some people probably say, oh, God ain't got me in no holding position. I ain't never heard of that. Well, let me tell you something. Sometimes you get to a point, it's like, well, do I go to the left, right? Do I go straight? What am I supposed to do here? And so you've got to wait. You got to be patient. You got to be patient and wait on God. That's what you got to do. Well, what's the life lesson? You got to be patient. You got to wait on God, and He will direct you. He will direct you. Yes, He will. Yes, He will. All up in here. So listen, I got some great music for you on today. I got some good stuff, my friends. Listen, this one is called Two Queens. I love this song. It's called Two Queens. Take a listen to this.
Mama, you taught me how to love. And baby, you showed me why I should. Tonight, My world's me, two queens, one legacy. Mama used to pray by the stove like glow, hands in the sink but her faith on the throne. Long days working just to keep us afloat, tears in her eyes but she never let it show. Said son, when you love complete. Stand on your word, stand on your feet. One day God gon' send your helpmate through, and she gon' recognize the king in you. You the reason I know how to hold her heart, how to stay when it's heavy, not fall apart. You the blueprint, the root of the tree. If you my foundation, she my peace. And baby, when I look at you, I see every prayer mama ever knew. The patience, the grace, the gentle fire, the answered hope to a heart's desire.
Mama, this the woman that stands by me. She sees the boy you raised in me. She loves him strong, she loves him true, and honors everything you do. Oh, mama, I found her, the blessing you pray for in midnight hour. She loves your son with a faithful hand. She understands the way you play. Oh, baby, this my mother, the first example of loving another. Two hearts under heaven's light, reunited here tonight.
Baby, you don't know the road she walked, dreams she buried, battles she fought, how she carried weight with silent grace, still wore a smile on a tired face. And mama, you don't know what she's done. She gave me more than love, she gave me a son. And when I look in his eyes, I see your strength staring right back at me. He got my smile, but your resilience got that spirit built from experience. When you hold him close, I understand. Love don't fade, it expands. She gave me a son that looks like your son, the same strong fire that made me run. Your legacy walking, your prayers made flesh. 3 generations standing blessed. Now when he laughs, I hear your tone. When he grabs my hand, I feel home. Mama, your love didn't skip a line, it multiplied in perfect time.
Mama, your sacrifice still breathes in little footsteps chasing me. Baby, you completed the plan by giving new life to this man. Oh, mama, look at him, your grandson shining from within him. He carries the strength you planted deep, the promises you chose to keep. Oh, baby, thank you for giving my mother something more. Now 3 hearts beating faithfully, what a holy family.
Lord, thank you for my mother's hand, for every tear she didn't plan, for every night she chose belief, for every hidden sacrifice beneath. And thank you for the woman here who calms my doubts and holds my fears. She didn't just love me whole, she multiplied my mother's soul. This ain't coincidence, this divine design, bloodline blessed in sacred time. While we still here, we give you flowers, celebrate love in present hours.
We honor living love, we honor faithful hearts, we honor sacrifice while we still have the time. Oh, mama, I found her, the promise rising like the sun. She loves your son, she walks in grace and sees your strength inside his face. Oh, baby, this my mother, the reason I know how to love you proper. 3 generations standing strong, one beautiful redemption song.
Oh, mama,
Oh, my love,
heaven smiling,
from above,
2 queens and a little one,
legacy,
forever begun.
while you're still here,
While you're still here,
while you're still here,
we celebrate you.
while you're still here, we give you your flowers.
Mama,
Thank you for the man I am.
baby,
Thank you for loving that man.
and my son.
You are proof that love lives on.
All right, that is Two Queens, Two Queens, Two Queens. Great song. So listen, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. Your mom, You gotta, take care of your mom. She's precious. You gotta celebrate her, celebrate her. So for your mom's birthday and Mother's Day is coming up pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you've got time. You've got time. You got time. Mother's Day, Easter is coming up, and Mother's Day is coming up, of course, in May. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know ahead of time. You got to get it together right now. What am I saying? I'm saying Cozy Earth got some great Mother's Day, got some great Easter presents for your mom. So all you got to do is click the link in the bio. It's going to take you straight to Cozy Earth. Cozy Earth. Just shop. Make sure that you shop with me on Cozy Earth. Make sure when you get to the secure checkout, put in a discount code. It's FFN for Fierce Female Network. Enjoy those deep pocket discounts, deep pocket discounts, deep pocket discounts, deep pocket discounts. So listen, shop Cozy Earth, Cozy Earth. They have some great things. If it's good enough for Oprah, it's good enough for you. So listen, I'm going to say this really quick, and I got some more music for you that's coming up. I have Ace No Face, 2,000 Bikes. This came across my mind when I was talking about sometimes you're in a holding position, and sometimes things work out, and sometimes things change around. So I have some things that I had planned to do. And people think I'm repeating myself. You have to say things in radio, journalism, whatever. You have to say things a few times before people really catch on to what you're saying. That's why when you watch the news or you watch whatever program or commercials, when you see commercials, you'll see it repeated several times. People don't react the first time they see it. You got to say it several times. That's why when I say something, I say it 2 or 3 times so you can catch on to what I'm saying. So listen, I had planned to do a couple of things, right? I had planned some things, and this happens, most of us, it happens when things change around. So I had planned to do some things, and then something happened to change everything around. And the way that you land says a lot about you. The way that you land says a lot about you. The way that you land. You want to land feet first, right? And so now this is coming from a coaching perspective. You want to land feet first. Feet first. Feet first. You got to get up. You know what I'm saying? So when something happens in life and you land feet first, you're able to allow God to direct you in which direction that you're going. It doesn't feel good when life gives you a surprise and you don't know what to do and you're kind of looking around like, what in the world am I going to do now? So you've got to wait. You got to wait, be still, be patient, let God direct yourselves, and he's going to show you in which direction to go. Right? So listen, I got some more music for you. And again, remember Cozy Earth, Cozy Earth. Remember to click on the link in the bio. It's going to open up for you, and you'll see my deals page. There's 10 different stores. 10 different stores. You can shop at Cozy Earth and get a deep pocket discount. Enjoy those savings when you get to the secure checkout. Just remember to put FFN. That's Fierce Female Network, and enjoy those deep pocket discounts. So listen, up next it is 2,000 Bikes. It is Ace No Face and 2,000 Bikes.
A lightning rod for city's rage. I doubt their anger's gonna fade. In the crosshairs for the shot, they're reading me my rights. 'Cause I stole 2,000 bikes. It started off with 1 or 2. I lost control, compulsion grew. Owners yelling, no reselling. Why should we pay twice? Profit from 2,000
All right, that is Ace No Face. Ace No Face and 2,000 bites. Look, I am pretty much out of time. I got to get on up out of here. So listen. Let me tell you something. Let me put it like this. Whatever you do in life, make sure that you do it well. Make sure that you do it well. Build up your character. My grandmother, I got a life lesson from my grandmother. My grandmother would always talk to me as a young child. She would always talk to me, you got to have character. She says, Adrian, you always got to have character. You got to have personality. You know, People that don't have any character, they would do or say anything. Don't be like that. Have character. In the great words of Caretha Jackson, she would always say you got to have character, character. And you've got to have personality. You know what I mean? You can tell a person when they have character, morals, integrity. I saw, it was Tammy Roman. Tammy Roman. Then I'm going to get on up out of here. She says, she asks the question, would you prefer somebody that has loyalty or somebody that has integrity? And she really said some enlightening things, because if you pick a person that is loyal, you can't have both. She says versus, would you prefer loyalty or integrity? Well, if a person is loyal to you, that doesn't mean that they have integrity. A person can be loyal. I got a great scenario. There was a person that was very loyal to a person, but she had no integrity. She didn't have any integrity at all. She would play tricks on this person, do things to this person, no integrity at all. She was loyal to her, but she had no integrity. So when a person has integrity on the inside of them, it's hard to wrap your brain and your mind around other individuals that don't have integrity, and it's very hard to understand. So listen, Tammy Roman was saying she would prefer, of course, to have a person with integrity and not the loyalty, because if something happens or something comes down, the person that has the integrity that she chooses, she knows that they're going to do the right thing. But sometimes people that don't have integrity, don't have loyalty, they will do anything to get what they want. They'll be loyal to you, but you always have to watch your back, because they won't always do the right thing in the end. So listen, got to get on up out of here. It's been a Stone Cold Blast. As always, it is peace, love, and soul.
You motivated?